Hello, it's me, Nico. I'm back. Today, I'm going to be talking about the chocolate milk mile. Now, if you don't know what the chocolate milk mile is, it's something that we do in track and field and cross country because I'm at my school's track and field team. And every year or so, we didn't do it last year because COVID or whatever, but what happens is you run a mile with all your friends, and every 400 meters or a quarter mile, you chug a thing of chocolate milk. So when it comes to chocolate milk mile, I have three things to keep in mind: the lap time, the speed of drinking the chocolate milk, and the ability to not throw up. So if I want to win, I have to hone in my skills, my abilities, and my tactics that come to those three things. Okay, so day one of training, I chugged a bunch of water before I came out here, but I'm gonna run 800 meters, so it's just 400 out, 400 back, and then I'm going to chug another thing of water and do it again. So it's a whole mile with the water tank just to condition myself. So let's get right to that. I'm going to go right now. Okay, so the results are in. See, I'm pulling them up here. But that was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh my god. I only chugged one cup, and that was death. I have to do 4 of those. But my time was good. I got like 6:30 something. And that's amazing because the record was 7:40. Okay. So that was really tough. But before I get into that, I'm going to talk about our main rival, Andrew Gonzalez, aka Biggie. Yes, that's his nickname. I'm not even making that up. But last time he ran this, he was a freshman, so he's just coming into high school, and he was 3rd place. And I was coming back as a senior, and he decided he's going to run it again. Problem is, he has something that I don't: experience. He's run this chocolate milk mile before, so that's why I'm doing all this training, to know what's going to be coming at me, and so I have a chance at beating him. Okay, so I had an idea for the run, and it's kind of an epiphany to me when I was in the shower this morning. It's pretty early right now. But let's say you have the track here, right? This is the stand where everyone gets their milk, and this is the start line. But in the start line, everyone drinks their milk and then they run, right? So the strategy is, if you stay in front of everyone, you'll be the first to get to the milk line, right? And then you can keep going off. And then as everyone else is finishing their first lap, a line will start queuing up. So if there's a line, you want to get to the front of it as fast as possible. That's why you sprint the first lap, so you're not stuck in this line. And then on the second lap, you can take it slow and wait for this line to go away, so you're at the first again. So you don't have to go super fast the entire time, but if you play your cards right and you're able to go the right speed and stay in front of the person behind you, as long as you do that, you're good. Okay, and another thing is, running with this is really rough, especially when you have an empty stomach. When I ran before for my training, I realized that when you have an empty stomach, this is all sloshing around inside your stomach and it feels uncomfortable. So I'm going to test later to see if on a full stomach it's better. But we're going to weigh how heavy this is. Each solo cup that we drink is about 12 ounces. I'm going to do 4 of those, so that's 48 ounces. This is 8 cups, which I think is 64 ounces. So we're going to see if that works. And let's just see how heavy this is. 4.2 pounds. Oh my goodness. So, I don't know how to do the math there, but that's a lot of weight to be carried around. Okay, so I continued to do training through yesterday, and I was kind of too tired after practice to go on another run, so I did some jumping jacks. So let's go to that montage right now, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to read off some of the statistics I have. On screen will be the times that I have for my chugging, because I did not have a timer with me, so I'll just have to look at it in the timeline while I'm editing. But some statistics here are, when I weighed that thing of chocolate milk, it came out to be, 4.2 pounds? So, doing all the math there, 12 ounces per cup that we have to drink. That means that'll be 3.15 pounds for 4 cups of chocolate milk, which is the amount I'll have to drink when I'm racing. That's a lot of chocolate milk. So that means that's like 0.7857, whatever, pounds for 1 cup of chocolate milk. In that training thing, I only drank like 1.4 pounds. And that took me however long the screen says right now. But yeah, so I'm doing like jumping jacks, trying to get my breath up, because if I'm just sitting there chugging, it's going to be different than if I'm running and having to drink milk, because you also have to breathe at the same time. So it's a struggle. It really is.
We'll just get started. So some of us are going to do the chocolate milk mile. Who's doing the chocolate milk mile?
Wait, did I have to do chocolate milk?
Listen, so here's the rules of the chocolate milk mile. You have to drink a full red solo cup of 16 ounces of chocolate milk, and then you run a lap. And then before you start every next lap, you have to drink another one. So that's 4 chocolate milks over a mile. For every time you can't keep your chocolate milk down, it's a 2-minute penalty on your time. And when we're done, you have to keep it down for 10 minutes or you're disqualified from the competition. Wait, coach, so you have to finish.
When Coach gathered us all up, he explained some rules that I was not prepared for and no one else was prepared for. So Coach said that it would be 16 ounces instead of 12 ounces, which is a big difference if you add up for what I was normally training for. Well, I was training for 48 ounces, and that means that in the end, by the finishing of the mile, instead of 48 ounces drink, I'll have to drink 64. And he also said that if you throw up, that means that you'll have 2 minutes added to your final time. This was great for me. Everyone else was freaking out, but I'm like, okay, this is good, because if I knew I wasn't going to throw up. That's like a thing of me. I do not throw up often, unless I'm sick. And another thing he said was that instead of the line that I had planned for in front of the stand where everyone gets your chocolate milk, it was just a free-for-all. It was insane. You ran up, you got your milk, you chugged it, and you left, and it was just a huge group of people. It messed me up. I was at a disadvantage because most of my strategies and my tactics and my plans, they were ruined. So, finally, with this group of crazy teenagers, we finally started the race, and we had no idea what suffering was to come. Immediately, I saw 2 people run off at really fast chugging times. Sorry, let's just get a replay of that really quickly. 5 seconds? Are you kidding me? Like what? Gosh, Davis finished it. This isn't humanely possible. But I was freaking out. I had a chug time of 13 seconds, which wasn't bad, but others were clearly very fast, very much faster than me.
If you get lapped on the first one,
look at Eli. What's the matter? Eli, come on.
So I ran off. Me and Kyle started around the same time. And there's me, there's Luke, and there's Kyle. And Kyle is way ahead. Luke isn't really trying, is what he said, and that was obvious because I passed him pretty quickly. And Kyle was breaking away from me.
Big expensive milk.
Come on, Sway. Run! Run! Run!
finish it!
Eli's like sipping, like he's having.
What the heck, Kyle? What the? Oh my God.
The first wave of people coming in for first place was led by Nan, Kyle, and Davis, all pretty equal with each other. They came in around 80 seconds for their first lap. And my rival comes in a little bit later, followed by Alejandro.
Come on, Kyle! I'm rooting for you, Kyle!
And I came in behind them.
Kyle! I'm rooting for you!
Okay.
Mando's out of here.
Good job.
Oh my gosh, I did not expect what? Dude, man is unstoppable. Davis, no.
At this point, I was really struggling and realized that this would be hard. This wasn't gonna be an easy task. But I still had determination, and I quickly finished my milk.
Why is he going so
Oh, uh-oh.
So coming in on this lap, the placements stand as Nan is first, second is Tolly, third is Kyle, and fourth was uncontested, really, between Paul, Davis, and Biggie. I was behind them. It wasn't looking good for me.
Seriously. Look at Isaac. Look at Isaac run.
Isaac, what is that running for?
Nanny's moving, no joke. Good job, Katie.
One lap in?
Good job, Katie.
No more.
I'm impressed.
Oh, and look at him.
Come on.
He's throwing up. He's throwing up. Let's go, Paul. That's it, Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Laps continued. The placement was not changing much. Eventually, Nan came in first, 1 lap ahead of me. His time was 5:42. I'm sorry, that's insane. Tolly came in second with a time of 6:33. Biggie, my rival, he came in third with a time of 7:07. Kyle, he came in fourth with a time of 7:23.
Look at Nico all the way over there. The guy who trained for the chocolate milk mile. Yeah, he was training for it.
I was trailing pretty far behind. And finally, with my ego shattered, I finished in fifth.
That's right, Nico.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I couldn't say it better now. Even 4 days later, this was really painful to look back on. But wait, I didn't actually get fifth. Remember the throw up thing? For every time you threw up, it was adding 2 minutes. Well, Kyle, he threw up. Let's go! I got fourth. That's not bad. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it's better than fifth because it's fourth, I guess. Okay. To end this off, I want to say thank you to everyone who participated in that crazy event and everyone who spent so much time, money, and effort setting it up. It was just an amazing experience, and I can't wait to do it again next year. And also, special thank you to Aaron Martinez, because he filmed that race and did some amazing commentary, as you probably heard. But yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Thank you for watching.